Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Manning Field.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Manning Field as we begin Thanksgiving week. This has been a long time coming. They didn't have this PowderPuff game last year, didn't have Thanksgiving last year, not in November, that's for sure. We wound up having Thanksgiving, I think, in July. But the girls are here tonight, classical against English, beginning their senior season coming to a close. And they're here representing their schools and starting off Thanksgiving week. And we'll have the anthem and we'll get going.
We're so gallantly and the rockets are regular, the bombs bursting in there, gave proof through the night that our flag is still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Thank you, Reggie.
Reggie Duyon getting us started
Everyone, after a couple years
with
Thanksgiving week, we're looking forward to a great game.
for this game.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're also standing
Reggie, who's a great teacher down at the new school down in East Lynn, and a very good friend of mine, a very good friend of my family's, and we've known each other for a long time. He made me look very good when he used to run the cameras at Lynn Classical and all the games we did together. Reggie, outstanding job with the anthem. It's great to see you. It's been a while. It's great to see you.
Thank you Thank you very much, Mr. Hoffman. It's always good to see you when I come up here in the press box. They're gonna name this thing after you someday. I know it. I know it. I'm putting it in the air right now. But it's always good to come back and serve on the other end, with my voice, special talent.
Well, you've done a great job. You've worked with me. We've been a great team together. You made me look good. And now you're working with the kids at Marshall, and you're working with them, teaching them the same thing you learned. And hopefully I'll be around to work with some of them if I can last that long. But it was a great joy working with you. It's a great joy to have you as my friend. And you did a great job tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to be. And it's always all in. And you've always treated me with the utmost respect, and you've always given me an opportunity. Always good to see you.
Have a great Thanksgiving.
You too, John. Happy Thanksgiving.
English will kick it off. The classical will be underway. Reggie Duyon, who did that great job, and I confused him with somebody else coming in, but I'm glad I straightened that out because I haven't seen him in so long. He's an outstanding teacher. He does a great job with the kids at Marshall. He works well with the young kids, and he does a great job. English will kick it off. Fielded at the 25-yard line. And it'll be down. Chloe Clementi, who had an outstanding year in volleyball. Classical won just about everything in the GBL. Golf and basketball. And they put it at the 35. And that's where Classical will put it in play.
Lady Rams will take over with a first and 10 from their own 35-yard line.
Obviously, this is not tackle. This is flag. Classical hurrying up, people out. Running to the near side, and Izzy Fessler with the carry. There's a flag on the play. And I'm going to give credit to Shuang Rosalind, or Rosalind Shuang. She made the play. I can also give credit to Diana Nara Cabrera, because there's two number 3s. They moved the ball back to the 20 with the penalty. So it's first, and they put it at the 25.
Number 14, Jennifer Creamer on the run for the Lady Rams.
Jennifer Creamer gets it to the 31.
Will be second and 14 from their own 31.
High snap goes over everybody's head. And they're going to lose a whole lot of yardage. As Fessler picked up the loose ball, they lose all the way back to the 19.
After the bad snap, we're showing at 3rd and long for the Lady Rams.
Third and a half a mile for Classical. Incomplete with the forward pass.
Pico Cox's pass, Jennifer number 2, Alina Bendito is incomplete. Like 4th and long for the Lady Rams.
So Classical will kick it away. It's a pretty good Classical bounce all the way back to the 32-yard line. I think it was Storm Desir with the return. He put it at, looks like the 41-yard line. The hard part here is going to be picking up the numbers.
The Lady Bulldogs will take over with a 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line.
Well, they got pretty good field position, the Lady Bulldogs. They're coached by Trevon Rogers, Madison Malaya, Ashley Aldred. And now they lose yardage. And Peter Papazoglou is out there as well, coaching. They lost 8 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 18.
After the bad snap, it'll be a 2nd and 18 for the Lady Bulldogs.
High snap again. Bobbled, it goes to the ground. Kathleen Larios It went over her head. And they lose back
After the bad snap,
to the 28.
23 for the Lady Bulldogs.
So they lost 5 more. So both teams having a tough time getting offense going. And they do it again. They're going to lose more yardage. High snap again. Back to the 21. They lost 7 more.
That's a bad snap. It'll be a 4th and long for Lady Bulldogs.
English will have to kick it away. So as I mentioned, both teams having trouble. I mentioned the English coaches. I should mention the classical coaches. Rod Valerie and Derek Edmonds help out with the defense. The head coach is Rob Smith. This is his 14th year, and it's his last year. He's giving it up after this. He's been an outstanding member of the community. He works very hard. He does an awful lot for the city of Lynn and the young people, young men, young women, from high school all the way down to grammar school. He works very hard and does an awful lot to guide them and help them. And we're very lucky to have them around. So congratulations to Rob Smith on 14 great years, and I know he's going to still be around helping out with the basketball program at Classical. But what a job he does in the community, in the schools. He's an outstanding gentleman. We're lucky to have him, especially have him working with our kids. Classical's going to have great field position at the English 38-yard line.
Lady Rams will take over with a 1st and 10 and the Lady Bulldogs 38.
At the 38. Let's see if anybody can generate any offense. They run it to the far side, just about to the line of scrimmage. That's Fessler.
No gain on the play. It'll be a 2nd and 10 for the Lady Rams.
So 2nd and 10. Defense and high snaps from center are keeping this game scoreless. Looking to throw. Caught over the middle. Eliana Benedetto.
Alina Bendito.
And it was
Big gain of 5. It's up the Lady Rams with a 3rd
English's
and 5.
Lazani Diaz making the play. So they made 5 on the play at the 33-yard line, 2nd and 5. Looking to throw again. Had it, couldn't hold on.
Go back to the pass. That's number 4, Amanda Tucker is incomplete. It'll be a 4th and 5 for Lady Rams.
It was either Mateo or Brinkler. They're both wearing number 4. It'll bring up a 4th and 5. As we mentioned, the start of Thanksgiving week, there'll be some activities at school. Then we'll have the granddaddy, the football game. Well, actually, I have 3 went, but the granddaddy, English and Classical. Big wide open. It didn't quite get the first down.
Number 14, Jennifer Creamer on the run for the Lady Rams.
Anna Flaherty, the outstanding goaltender, got it to the 31. She needed 3 more. And English holds, and he'll get the football back. He could actually hit the 32-yard line. So not a whole lot of offense. English hasn't gained anything yet. Glasgow was just even. They gained 12 and lost 12. Coming to the near side, turning the corner. Kendra Malcolm. They put it back at the 32. No gain on the play. It looked like she turned the corner, but they tagged her right at the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 2nd and 10. High snap over the head. As soon as the ball touches, they don't want anybody getting hurt in this game. So as soon as the ball goes to the ground, it's killed. Back to the 25.
After the bad snap, it'll be a 3rd and 17 for the Lady Bulldogs from their own
3rd and 17. High snap again. They let it fly. Couldn't hold on. Did a nice job handling the snap. Fourth, and English will have to kick it away. Just under 3 minutes left in this first period. So I think Classical again will get pretty good field position here. It bounces by. As soon as it hits the ground, it's dead. And they put it down at the 47-yard line. So Classical, for the 2nd straight time, will get the snap it in English territory. Looking to throw. Caught. That's Molly Mannion. Molly Mannion had an outstanding year in soccer, helping Classical win the female side of the GBL. They pick up 6, it'll be 2nd down and 4. He's also a pretty good basketball player. 2 wideouts to the far side. Looking to throw, and he threw it too far. They're looking for Mateo. Could have been Brinkler. They're both number 4. Game drives me to drink. English turned in their roster not in any kind of order. The numbers are all hodgepodge. Classical, quite a few of them have multiple numbers. 3 wideouts to the near side. They go to the far side. They make the catch. They got the first down. Anna Flaherty with the catch. And the first down of the game goes to Classical as they pick up 11 yards. Second and 10 as we're winding down this first period. Naomi Peralta is the quarterback. They run to the far side, looking to turn the corner. They got some room, close to a first down. Fessler. I don't know if they'll get this play off. The ball's at the 21. They need a yard for a first down. They run straight ahead. Fessler again. That ends the first period. So we're dead even. We're right where we started at the beginning of the period. We're right where we're at 0-0, but Classical is driving. It'll give me a chance to name some of these young ladies on both sides. I'll start with English. Try to name them all. Estefani Soto, Darius Cleto, Nathalie Espinal, Stephanie Racinos, Sophia Soren, Rosalind Soong, Jennifer Hernandez, Storm Desir, Tavlana McIntyre, Diamond Bogus, Elvisa Husidic, Antonella Tavares, Janessa Lopez, Kirsten Stewart, Emma Langlois, Ubitsa Mayono, Melanie Rivera, Mackenzie Acevedo, Ashley De La Rosa, Arakat Gabriel-Jesus, Kendra Malcolm, Elizabeth Ross, Emily Nguyen, Anadia Welton, Ariana Garcia, Latana Chen, Casey Nguyen, Dina Salah, Dayanara Cabrera, Melissa Aspuro, Lasani Diaz, Catherine Larios, Kelsey McNeil, Valerie Cabrera, Marissa Machico, Anaya Mott, Amela Sharifi, Annie Joseph, Brianna Polanco Concepcion. I've got a couple more for English that I'll get to, and we're going to get to it right now because they got a timeout. Madison Aton, Ashley Rodriguez, Jadalise Guzman, Abigail Riva, Carolina Diaz, Kelly Mendez Aguilar, Aileen Barrios, Celeste Valdovinos, Angie Robiero, Emma Guzman. So we got them all. And I apologize any mispronunciations. So we've got our fair duty with English. We'll do the same with classical when we get an opportunity. Classical to 1st and 10.
The alarm one instead of the Lady Rams to take second and 11.
So they lost a yard. Second and 11. Keep turning the corner, gets a couple of blocks. Nice run.
Number 2, Molly Mannion on the run to the Lady Rams.
Wally Mannion. They put it at the 11.
2 for the Lady Rams.
She picked up 8. So it'll be 3rd and 3. As Glasgow's knocking on the door. Looking to turn the corner. Going to wind up losing yardage. That's Olivia Waterman, very good soccer player.
Number 16, Olivia Waterman on the run for the Lady Rams.
Well, they lost 5. Incomplete. So English bites the bullet, shuts Glasgow down. Looked like they were driving. First and goal at the 18. They turn it over at the 16. The catch by Annie Joseph. Out to the 21. Now they lose a few on that snap. They lost 9. So it'll be 3rd and 14 for the Lady Bulldogs. And they have a problem with the snap again. They put it at the 11. So what was 3rd and 5, or 2nd and 5, is now forced down. They have to kick it away. And it's fielded on the fly. Flaherty with the catch. Nice return by Flaherty. And Glasgow's going to have great field position. I'm waiting for them to put the ball down so I know where they're going to put it. They're bringing it back. It's still great field position, but they had it inside the 20. Now they're going to put it at 25. And that's where they'll put it in play. So I said the quarterback was, there's two quarterbacks, two number 7s, Gianna Nikolakakis and Naomi Peralta. They're both number 7s. Now turning the corner and getting inside the 20. And that's Fessler.
Number 10 is the Fessler on the run for the Lady Rams.
She picked up 7.
A gain of 6 and sent the Lady Rams with a 2nd and 4.
So it'll be 2nd down and 3. From the 18-yard line. Second time that Classical's been in the red zone. They got shut down the last time. We're in the second period, 0-0, English and Classical. They fill the backfield now. And they get Flaherty in the backfield.
Number 14, Anna Flaherty on the run for the Lady Rams.
They put it back at the 22. She lost 4. It'll be 3rd down and 7.
Be 3rd and 6 for the Lady Rams.
They try the reverse, looking for a block, trying to get around the corner. Staying on her feet. Nice run again by Flaherty. Gets it down to the 15, I think is where they're putting it.
Number 14, Anna Flaherty on the run for the Lady Rams.
That's enough for a 1st down.
Down run, the Lady Rams, that's the result.
So they have it 1st and 10 at the 15 as we're halfway through the second period with no score.
Bulldogs, 15-yard line after the run.
Looking to throw. Over the middle, it's caught to the outside.
Nickel Coggins' pass is complete to number 15, Chloe Clement.
Chloe Clement.
A gain of 6 and sent the Lady Rams with a 2nd and 4.
They put it down at the 9. So they picked up 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. People get excited. They thought she was going in. They thought she was missed on the tag, but they got her. They're throwing again. Almost caught. Mateo, Brinkler, they're both number 4. I think that's Brinkler. But she almost went up over. She's a very good rebounder in basketball. Tried to go up over the top, couldn't hold on. And it will be 3rd and 4 from the 9-yard line. They need the 5 for a 1st down. With 5 minutes exactly showing on the clock. Turning the corner, there's a flag on the play. Another flag coming in. I think it's coming back. Illegal block against Classical. We got a very nice crowd here tonight. Big crowd on this side and another good-sized crowd on the English across the way. They move it all the way back to the 19. So it'll be 3rd and 14. They let it fly, the overthrow. Looking again for Mateo or Brinkler. And it brings up a 4th down. So look good for them. When they had 2nd and 4 from the 9-yard line. Incomplete pass, and then he ran it in, looked like a touchdown, but it called back with a penalty. And now English one defensive play away from stopping him again. Three wideouts to the far side, and we're going to get a timeout. That'll give me a chance to recite some of these classical names. Miu Rocott, Amanda Tobin, Molly Mannion, Jada Mateo, Reese Brinkler, Gianna Nicolakakis, Naomi Peralta, Gianna Coito, Izzy Fessler, Sydney Finnegan, Olivia Teague, Kimberly Larios, Anna Flaherty, Chloe Clement, Olivia Waterman, Victoria Medeiros, Rothana Nagin, Aniara Santos, Conari Thatch, Priscilla Romero, Helene Sanchez, Angela Ixlaj Tello, Jaquila Rucker. Aliana Benedetto, Joseline Mejia, Emily Tenio, Sonia Teeth, Amanda Tucker, Hadley Lasad, Lavi Lopes, Kenzie McLaren, Maggie Nerrick, Liliana Mannon, Brianna Rodriguez, Samantha Thawin, Ava Correnti, Jennifer Kramer, Mia Cabru, Kiana Soto, Cassidy Chuith, Ingrid Valley Portillo. As the pass is incomplete. Yakiri Perez, Leslie Panetta, Marina Mendez, Kiara Robles, Paola Dalmacio, Natalia Massey, Jessica Cortez, Tatiana Rodriguez, Alyssa Saldana, Chloe Young, Gladys Perez, Madeline Aubrey, Nancy Rodriguez Morales, Ashley Hughes, Anaya Martinez, Shalise Rodriguez, Alexis Cummings, Casey Pena, Gisela Munoz. So we've done our duty. We've mentioned all of the players on the rosters. English will take over again at their 19-yard line. Just over 4 minutes left in the scoreless first half. Double wideouts to either side. The snap goes by the quarterback. Arat Gabriel or Lasani Diaz, they're both number 2. The ball goes back to the 12. He's still looking to get into the plus side of the offense, but they're still in at 0-0. The defense has kept them in. And the snap again, it goes inside the 5. Back to the 3. Third and a whole bunch. They're at the 3. They have to get to the 19. Excuse me, they have to get to the 29. So they need 26.
Ladies and gentlemen, we also want to remind everyone the concession stand is open during halftime. We're selling food and drinks. Go get yourself something to drink or eat. Thank you.
We'll have a timeout. We mentioned this is the start of Thanksgiving week. This is the normal. We didn't get to do this last year. They didn't play the PowderPuff game at all. And we're very thankful it's back this year. They didn't get to play the Thanksgiving boys game until July. That was different. People sitting in T-shirts watching English Classical play football. That was earth-shaking for a lot of people sitting in short-sleeve shirts watching the Thanksgiving Day game. But we're all back, just about back, hopefully somewhat back to normal. Kids are back in school full-time. We had full seasons in football and soccer and volleyball and track. Hopefully the same will happen in basketball and hockey, and schools will keep going and the kids will get to go every day and do their normal routines. The teachers did a tremendous job. Superintendent Tutwiler, Mayor McGee, outstanding in what they've done to keep everybody in line, to keep everything going well. The one thing you have to worry about right here now is the snap. If it goes into the end zone, it could be a safety. They actually go under center to take the snap. They drop it. They didn't. Classical thought they got a safety, but they're going to put the ball at the 1 yard line, I think. They dropped the snap coming out. So Classical will get to kick it away.
After the bad snap, it will be a 4th and long for the Rams. For the Bulldogs.
It hits. Took a big English bounce, but it hit at the 29. Well, Classical has spent the night in English territory. They've been close, knocking on the door, but they haven't been able to put any points on the board. We got 3 ticks under 2 minutes left in this first half, scoreless first half. Some of these young ladies out here have performed outstanding over their 4 years in softball and soccer and volleyball and tennis, track, and certainly have performed outstanding in school, getting involved in clubs and dramas and plays and musicals that are put on. They've been a big part of their school's community. And they look forward to this every year. The seniors look forward to this every year. They were devastated they couldn't have it last year. And it's a big deal to wear that shirt around. Again, the coaches have done a great job with these teams. Trevon Rogers, Madison Malaya, Ashley Aldred, Peter Papazoglou for English, and Rob Smith, Rob Valerie, and Derek Edmonds for Classical. And again, Rob Smith, last year, 14 years he's been doing this. He's done an outstanding job. He's won more times than he's lost. They tried a little flip out. They were looking to get it out to Brinkler or Mateo. We're giving them both credit because they're both wearing 4s. Just like we're giving the 2 quarterbacks, Nicola Kakos and Peralta, credit. Second and 10. And they throw it at the shoe tops. of, I think that's Brinkler, but we'll give Mateo as well. It'll be 3rd and 10. I think it's Nicola Kakis is the quarterback. I think I can read her name on the back. G. Moniz. They let it fly. It's caught. Brinkler with the catch. They picked up 6. 4th down and 4. She threw it up for grabs. We mentioned Brinkler, a very good basketball player, good rebounder. Went up, over, out rebounded the defense, caught the ball. Now they need 4 more to stay alive. They throw it out, caught. Not going to be anywhere near enough. That's Chloe Clement. We mentioned she had an outstanding year in volleyball. They put it to 22. They gained a yard. English will get it back with 51 seconds left. They're looking for their first down. They spent this entire half in their own end. Coming to the near side, down the sideline. Kendra Malcolm. Kendra Malcolm with a great run. There's a flag way upfield. That would be English's first down if it stands. It's against English. So there goes their first down. Outstanding run by Kendra Malcolm. The officials are getting together to find where do we mark it off from. The flag was up almost to midfield. Now one of the officials is standing at the 30-yard line. He was going to mark it off from there. I don't know how that comes about, the 30-yard line. The line of scrimmage was the 22. So they're going to mark it off from the 30-yard line. And it's going to take it all the way back to the 15. So it winds up virtually a 7-yard penalty. So it'll be 1st and 17. And they wind the clock. And this could very easily be the last play of the half. 3 wideouts to the far side, 2 to the near side. In motion. Turns the corner. Malcolm with a head of steam up. Boy, she's quick. She gets it out to the 25. She picked up 10. That's the first plus run for English. And they're going to, clock is going to run to zeros. And that's going to end the first half the same way that the first half started. Classical threatened through the entire half. They wound up with 51 yards of offense and 3 first downs. English still looking for their first down. They're buried in minus yardage offensively, but their defense has kept them in the game. They've shut Classical down, especially when they had that 2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line, and they've kept Classical off the board. Classical spent the entire half in the English end, but to no avail. The defense for English comes through. English will get the ball to start the second half, and at halftime, we're right back where we started. English nothing, Classical nothing. We're at halftime of the PowderPuff game. English and Classical, no score, and they're making me look very good by putting me between these two lovely ladies. The PowderPuff, Classical PowderPuff had a rally. They raised money, and they're going to have a drawing, and the winner, one winner will get $500, and I hope I get a percentage because I'm helping out with this. Next to me, helping doing this is
Sheila Valerie.
Leah Warren.
related to that, Warren,
The one and only.
the golf champion. I'm not mentioning the other guy.
Gave birth to him.
All right, here we go. For $500, I get 10%.
You should get half. All right, let's see. The winner is. Make sure I only have one. Okay. I can't even see. Mannion. It's a Mannion. Who's to say? Michael Mannion.
Mannion?
Yep.
I think I recognize that
That'll
name.
be
That's
mine,
almost as bad as
relative,
Warren.
right? Yeah, right. Yep, Michael Mannion.
All right. Congratulations, Michael Mannion. Remember, I helped do this, so $500 if you want anything as well will be welcomed back. But congratulations to the cheerleaders. The cheerleaders did a great job doing this, and now giving away $500.
Not the cheerleaders, the
And
PowderPuff.
The PowderPuff? I'm
Powder
sorry, the
Puff.
PowderPuff, the girls' PowderPuff. They did a great job doing this, working hard. All those great athletes taking time away from school and away from their athletics to get this done. Congratulations to everybody involved. Congratulations to Mike Mannion and the two young ladies who are here with me. We thank you for taking part.
Thank you.
And thank you very much for being this, and thank you for what you do.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
You too.
We'll be right back with the second half. At the 23-yard line. And they get it close to the 30.
Number 13, Ava Parenti on the kick for the Lady Rams.
I mentioned Classical wound up with 51 yards of offense, 3 first downs. English, they had 5 yards passing, including one pass for 5 yards, but their rushing, they were way behind in minus land. They'll have it at their own 29-yard line. And I mentioned they spend virtually the entire half and virtually inside their 30-yard line. And the snap, and that's been a problem. They put it back at the 32. They lost 3.
After the bad snap, it'll be a 2nd and 8.
And that's been the major problem for English, the snap. They had one big run by Kendra Malcolm that looked like they got them their first down, and up popped the yellow flag and brought it back. They double the wideouts to either side. Pass is caught. Mathali Espinal. Out to the 20, out to the 26. And here's the snap way over the head. They put it back at the 18. They lost 8 more. And they'll have to kick it away.
After the bad snap will be a 4th and long for the Bulldogs.
So again, Classical will get very good field position. Fielded at the 35-yard line. I think is where they're going to put it. She slid forward. So once again, English will see Classical snap it in the English end.
After the kick return, it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Lady Rams from the Bulldogs 35-yard line.
From the English 35, 1st and 10. First possession for Classical here in the second half. 0-0 the score. They caught it. They flipped it. That was a little different.
Nico Coggins' pass is complete. Number 4, Sprinkle.
They're putting it back at the 39. They lost 4 yards. Can't get to the outside. Flaherty got it to the 37. She picked up 2. So it'll be 3rd and 12.
Be a 3rd and 13 for the Lady Rams after the run.
Here's the corner.
Number 2, Molly Manning on the run for the Lady Rams.
The Indian with the run. She gets it to the 27. She picked up 10. So a big 4th down, 4th and 2.
After the run, it'll be a 4th and 2 for the Lady Rams.
The pass, the pitch. Let's see how much forward progress they give Flaherty. Enough for a 1st down, I think.
The run is short, and the Lady Bulldogs will take over.
No, they don't. I thought they gave him enough for a 1st down, but they didn't. They put it right back at the 27. put it at the 26.
After the turnover on downs will be a first and 10 for the Lady Bulldogs from their own 26-yard line.
So from the 26, the Lady Bulldogs will take over. And snap again. Can't hold on. Back to the 23.
After the bad snap, it'll be a second and 13 for the Lady Bulldogs.
Coming up on this being Sunday night. Usually they play this game at noontime, but they changed it to 5 o'clock Sunday night. Wednesday night will be St. Mary's and Austin Prep. That's picked off, I think, by Glasgow. Chloe Clement picked it off. Actually, Mia Kebrew. They have two number 15s, but one's defense, one offense. So the ball will be at the English 31. They throw it too far. Incomplete. So getting back to that, it'll be St. Mary's and Austin Prep kicking off the night Wednesday night early, followed by Lynn Tech and KIP, two Lynn schools. And on Thursday, the Granddaddy, English and Classical. Running it to the left side. Fessler. Put it down at the 29. She picked up 2. I don't know what happened, but everybody in the stands is going crazy. Third and 8. Trying to cut it to the near side, turning the corner. That was Flaherty.
Number 14 and a Flaherty on the run for the Lady Rams.
Only picked up a couple.
Everyone back in the stands, please. Everyone back in the stands.
Another 4th down coming up. They need 6. Cuts it up inside. If they give her the 20-yard line, she's got a 1st down. There's a flag on the play. Personal foul. I gotta make sure because he was pointing toward English. And he's pointing towards English again. So Fessler got to the 20. for 7 and a first down. And English is going to get penalized. To the 10 for another first down. Avoids 1, but can't avoid 2. Back to the 16-yard line. She lost 6. So it's 2nd and goal, but they need 16. Coming up on 5 minutes to play in this third period, still 0-0. They give the little pitch. Mandan with the carry. Got short yardage to the 14. So 3rd and goal from the 14. Glasgow has spent the entire game deep in English territory, but they haven't been able to cross the goal line. They did once, but it could call back with a penalty. They have to score. They can't get a first down. Looking. They let it fly in the end zone. Intercepted. Janessa Lopez or Elizabeth Ross or Casey Nguyen came up with that interception. They're all wearing number 6. The ball is at the 3-yard line. And you have to be very careful here with that snap. Actually, the ball's at the 2. So English defense comes up big again. They go in the center and try to run it straight ahead. With Gabriel Jesus or Diaz, they're both, this is a quarterback, they get 1 yard. So it'll be 2nd down and 9 from the 3. They don't want to go back and take a chance on that snap. And they run it straight ahead again for another yard.
Number 2, Kelsey McNeil on the run for the Lady Bulldogs. Be a gain of 1 to set them up with a 3rd and 8.
Third and 8 from the 4-yard line. They break it to the outside. And let's see how much room they gave Malcolm.
Number 4, Emily Jr. on the run. Set them up with a 4th and 2.
They gave it to the 10. So 4th down and 2, and I don't know if they'll go for it here. I would doubt it. And Classical, with a kick here, they should get pretty good field position. They kick it away, fielded, and they blow the whistle right away. So Classical will have it at the English 30-yard line with just over a minute left in this 3rd period, and we're still scoreless. And again, English defense called on to come up big again. How many times can you go to the well? They've shut Classical down, but the game has been predominantly, almost exclusively in the English end and deep in the English end. We're not talking about midfield or the 40-yard line. We're talking about from the 30-yard line in. Little misdirection. Made a couple of moves. Let's see how much forward progress they give her.
Number 14, Anna Flaherty on the run for the Lady Rams.
They give it to the 22. She avoided one defensive player in the backfield for a loss. Wound up picking up 8. It'll be 2nd down and 2. Any kind of a score here is going to be unbelievable. This should be the last play of the 3rd period. The sack.
Number 14, Anna Flaherty on the run for the Lady Rams.
Losing all the way back.
We lost 11 and sent the Lady Rams with a 3rd and 13.
All the way back to the 33-yard line. They lost 11.
After 3, score is
So that's going to do it.
Classical 0, Win English 0.
Glasgow's been consistent. They've rushed for 32, passed for 32 with 5 first downs. The only offense for English, they completed 2 passes for 9 yards. They've lost a lot of yards trying to run the football and having the snap go awry. So we shrunk the game down to 12 minutes. Classical has it at the 33-yard line. 3rd and 13. Nikolakakis, the quarterback. Incomplete. They weren't going to get a lot of yardage on that play. So fourth down. English defense are down away from shutting Classical down again in their end. And now Classical's going to kick it away. So it'll be their first kick. Looking to pin English deep. Not all of you. Not all of you. Everybody. The ball will be placed at the English 12. English has had their backs to the wall this entire game so far. Their first possession here in the fourth period, but they've managed to keep Classical off the board. They go under center, dropping back, throwing the ball. Tipped, incomplete. Looking for Ashley Rodriguez or Carolina Diaz. They both win number 4.
We have a winner for the 50-50 raffle. The winning number is
Now we're going to time out.
again, the winning number is. You collect your money at the concession stand. Thank you for supporting.
Just under 12 minutes. We're just starting this fourth period. You get a good look at Rob Smith. Outstanding gentleman. Works very hard. Does a lot with the youth in the community. Has been doing this PowderPuff for 14 years. It's his last trip. As you get a look at the people in the stands. Nice crowd here tonight. Good to see. Hopefully we'll get big crowds on Wednesday and Thursday for the boys' games. Another nice crowd on the other side, on the English side. Young ladies have put a lot of time and effort and energy into getting ready for this game. Usually you see a lot of the boys' football team out acting as cheerleaders for this. They're not out there this year, probably because it's too cold for them. They get the handoff, they turn the corner, and they get bumped into at about the 18-yard line. Nadia Welton, Nathalie Espinal, they both win number 5. Out to the 18. A pickup of 6. It'll be 3rd and 4. And they get hit in the backfield. At the 11. So 4th down and 5. And once again, Classical will snap it. And English territory at the 40-yard line as English kicks it to the 40. The opening kick went to the Classical 35, and every possession since then for Classical has been in English territory. Well, they only snapped the ball that first series on their side of the 50-yard line. Flag on the play. Classical. English has too many players on the field. That'll make it 1st and 5. Turning the corner, stepping up, and Flaherty again, nice carry. She's done a nice job. I told her she's outstanding. She was co-MVP GBL soccer. As they get the ball to we'll call it the 31 and give her 4. 2nd and a yard. Incomplete, almost picked off. Third and a yard. English had Mr. Brady was co-MVP of the golf. Coach Shenner was Coach of the Year in soccer. I apologize. The volleyball coach, I don't know the volleyball coach's name. He was the Coach of the Year. I think Chloe Clement was co-MVP of soccer. Flaherty was, I mentioned, co-MVP of that was volleyball, I should say, with Clement. That was co-MVP of volleyball. Flaherty was co-MVP of soccer, so Classical piled up. They won the league in soccer. They won the league in volleyball. Hessler picked up 10 in the 1st down. They have it at the 21-yard line. Looking to break a 0-0 tie. Looking to throw. Incomplete. I think her arm got hit, I think, when she was throwing it. Second and 10 from the 21. One wide out to the far side. Trying to run it that way. And that's Flaherty. She lost yardage. So it'll be 3rd and 12. His defense has been very tough. Nicola Kakos will bring the play back to the huddle. Three wideouts to the far side. Yeah, Classical got a jump. They all three wideouts on the far side got a big head start. Now it's going to be 3rd and 17. Haskell actually scored a touchdown, but a penalty took it off the board. That's as close as they've come. They had a 2nd and 4 from the 9-yard line. They wound up getting pushed back. Forced to run with it. Nicola Kakis is not going anywhere. They lose another yard. 4th and 18. And they may be going to kick the ball away here. They're going to kick it away. Trying to pin English deep. We're right at the halfway mark and counting. And they pop it up. And it'll drop at the 15-yard line. So English defense comes up big again. So we're just past the halfway mark of this 4th and final period. No score, English and Classical. Mention again, start of Thanksgiving week. There'll be activities going on around the city, around the schools. These kids will be getting involved in a whole lot of stuff. Get ready to, they now get to realize that it's winding down. Their high school career. Time to throw, looking deep, lobbing it up. Intercepted. Intercepted by Classical. Mia Kebrew. So English gets it back. That's her 2nd interception. They put the ball at the 29. So out comes the English defense again. They've been out there a lot. He threw it behind Brinkler. So it'll be 2nd and 10. They all have their nicknames. Brinkler is Reese's Puffs. Larry's Animal. Coming to the near side, looking for a block. That's Fessler.
Number 10 is the Fessler on the run for the Lady Rams.
Gets it to the 26. She picked up 3.
Third and 7.
3rd and 7. As we got 5 minutes and counting left in this one. English is throwing everything. Classical is throwing everything but the kitchen sink at English, but defense has been huge for the Lady Bulldogs. The offense hasn't done much. Bad snaps have cost them dearly. She lobs it up. It's caught. Inside the 20. Nice job by Brinkler. Down to the 15. They picked up 11.
Be a first and 10 for the Lady Rams. The Lady Bulldogs, 15-yard line.
Cutting it up inside. And
14 and a carry on the run for the Lady Rams.
thought she had yardage going forward, but they put the ball behind. Back at the 16. Second and 11. Coming to the near side, turn the corner, getting down near the 10-yard line.
14 and a carry on the run for the Lady Rams.
Flaherty again. They give her the 9 for 7 yards. So it'll be 3rd and 4. Once again, this has been their deepest penetration. They got to the 9. This is the second time they got here. They scored from here before, but the penalty pushed them back and they wound up turning it over. And they take it down in the backfield.
14 and a carry on the run for the Lady Rams.
Back at the 18-yard line. They lost 9.
2-minute warning.
3rd and 13. And we're going to get a timeout. Haskell wants to talk about it. Haskell's done everything but put it in the end zone. They spent the night in the English end. They've been down inside the 10 twice. The last time they scored, but a penalty pushed it out. Now they get down inside the 9. Or to the 9, and they lose a big 9 yards on the next play. And it winds up with a 4th down. And they need to get to the 5. So they need 13. And Just about a minute and a half left. They come after her. She throws it up. It's caught. Won't be anywhere near a first down. Brinkler made a great catch. In traffic, Brinkler went up and beat everybody and caught it, but couldn't get loose. And English shuts him down again. Just before that pass, Classical had 43 yards rushing, 43 yards passing, 7 first downs. They now have 49 yards passing with that 6-yard completion. And they've been down to the 9-yard line twice. They just can't get it over into the end zone. And English now can run the clock out. The defense for English has been outstanding. They've only had a couple of pluses. They had a couple of 1-yard runs, a couple of 6-yard runs. Rushing has been a problem because of the snap they had early in, through most of the first half. They had a terrible time with the snap. They lost a lot of yardage just on the snaps and forced them into long 3rd and longs, 4th and longs. They drop it in the backfield. I think Klausker's going to call a timeout. Klausker's trying to hold on, but they're not going to be able to run the clock. 21 seconds left in the game. This one's going to go 0-0. We haven't had a lot of ties in this PowderPuff game, but it looks like we're going to have one tonight. And English can walk out of here with their heads up. The defense especially. Defense has been outstanding. They've been out there most of the night in their own end trying to keep Classical off the board, and they've done a great job at it. Classical is moving the ball. They've snapped the ball, with the exception of the first drive. Classical snapped the ball in English territory every series. And sometimes a little bit deep. They got inside the 10 to the 9 twice. They actually scored once, but a penalty took it off the board. They got down to the 9 for the second time, and they lost 9 on the next play and had to turn the ball over. Brinkler's made a couple of nice catches. Flaherty's made a couple of nice runs, as has Fessler. But they just can't penetrate deep enough in that English defense to score points. They bobble it. They turn the corner. And they didn't get a first down. They almost got their first down. I think that was Malcolm again. She's played very well.
After the run of the 3rd inches, the Lady Bulldogs. 6 seconds to go in the game.
They're looking to see if they made the first down. They need the 22. And with 6 seconds on the board, English gets their first down. This would be the last play, and they drop it at the 21, and that'll do it. Did they call a timeout first? I think they did. So they have one play. 6 ticks on the clock. So the English defense will earn them a 0-0 tie. Classical's offense just couldn't keep it going. They had outstanding field position all night long. Again, they get inside the 10 twice. Actually scored once, but a penalty pushed them back. Been a tough play, lost them 9 yards. They wound up turning it over. And the English defense just held strong all night long. And this will do it for the 2021 PowderPuff game. It goes to the ground. And that should do it. And it's going to wind up 0-0. So the English defense outstanding. The offense had some plays. I think they're going to give English one more play. They shut the scoreboard off, but they're going to give English one more play. English just couldn't get anything going offensively. They bad snaps, especially in the first half, really cost them. Cost them field position, cost them minus yardage. And he just couldn't get any offense going. They completed a couple of passes for 9 yards. They had a couple of runs. The longest run of the game, 6, now 8 yards by Malcolm. Got them their first down with 6 seconds left. Now the ball goes to the ground, and that'll do it. So that's been the story of the game for English. Offensively, the snaps really cost them dearly. And it just cost them again there. But Classical had all kinds of opportunities, just couldn't get any offense going. They couldn't get any consistency in their offense. They had great field position. They snapped it only once on their side of the 50-yard line. They snapped it entirely in the English end, and mostly deep in the English end, but just couldn't get any consistent offense going against a very tough English defense. And it winds up with no bragging rights, as it winds up 0-0. So congratulations to all of these young ladies. We wish them the best in whatever they do in the future as they wind down some great careers. There's some great athletes in multi-sports in the group here between these two teams. And we'll hear about them again in basketball. But congratulations to all the seniors. We wish them the best. We hope they do well in their careers. And you'll read about them when we see in the paper all the colleges that these young ladies are going to go to, as well as the young men. And they represent their cities, their schools, their families, themselves, their teachers. They are outstanding young ladies, and we should be very proud of them. And I know they'll do well, and we wish them the best of luck in the future. So now, 0-0, English Classical in the 2021 PowderPuff game. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.